Imagine a world without boats. A world where the vast, uncharted waters were an impenetrable barrier, a mysterious expanse that beckoned but could not be crossed. In such a world, the horizons were limited, and the possibilities for exploration and connection were confined to the land alone. A world confined to the limitations of land. The dense forests, expansive plains, and towering mountains were the boundaries of human existence. The idea of venturing beyond these natural barriers was a distant dream, a concept that seemed as unreachable as the stars. For early humans, this was the reality. Their lives were dictated by the rhythms of the land, the changing seasons, and the availability of resources within their immediate surroundings. They were bound to the earth, their movements restricted by the terrain they inhabited. This was a time long before the invention of the wheel, a time when the concept of transportation was limited to what could be carried by hand or on the backs of animals. The idea of moving across water was as foreign as the notion of flying through the air, a time when the vastness of the sea represented an insurmountable barrier. The oceans and rivers were seen as the edges of the world, places where the known ended and the unknown began. They were both a source of life and a formidable obstacle. Yet somewhere in the Stone Age, a spark of ingenuity ignited. Early humans began to look at the water not just as a boundary, but as a potential pathway. They observed the floating logs and debris, and the idea of creating something that could carry them across the water began to take shape. Driven by necessity and fueled by courage, our ancestors embarked on a journey of invention that would forever alter the course of human history. They gathered materials, experimented with designs, and shared their knowledge and skills. It was a collective effort, a testament to the power of human collaboration. They dared to conquer the waters, to build the first boat. This was no small feat. It required a deep understanding of materials, buoyancy, and balance. They had to learn how to shape wood, bind it together, and make it watertight. It was a process of trial and error, of learning from failures and celebrating successes. This wasn't simply a matter of technological advancement, it was a leap of faith. They had to trust in their creations, to believe that their boats would carry them safely across the water. It was a bold step into the unknown, a venture that required both courage and ingenuity. It was a leap of faith. The first time they pushed their boats into the water, they did so with a mixture of hope and trepidation. Would it float or sink? Would it carry them to new lands or leave them stranded? These were the questions that weighed on their minds as they embarked on their maiden voyages. It was a testament to the indomitable spirit of innovation that resides within humanity. The successful launch of the first boat was a moment of triumph, a celebration of human ingenuity and determination. It marked the beginning of a new era, one where the boundaries of the known world could be expanded. They built the first boat without knowing if it would float or sink, without the guarantee of safe passage. They ventured into the unknown, driven by a desire to explore, to connect, and to discover what lay beyond the horizon. It was a journey fraught with risks, but also filled with the promise of new opportunities. This was exploration in its purest form, a gamble driven by the pursuit of new horizons. The first boat journeys were acts of bravery and curiosity, a testament to the human spirit's relentless quest for knowledge and adventure. They opened up new pathways for trade, communication, and cultural exchange. The story of the first boat is a story of courage, ingenuity, and the relentless pursuit of progress. It is a reminder of the incredible feats that can be achieved when humans dare to dream and to innovate. It is a story that speaks to the very core of what it means to be human. It's a story that reminds us that even in the face of the seemingly impossible, the human spirit, armed with innovation, can triumph. The creation of the first boat was a monumental achievement, one that paved the way for future advancements in transportation and exploration. It's a story that deserves to be told and retold, for it speaks to the very essence of what it means to be human. It is a tale of resilience, creativity, and the unyielding desire to push beyond the boundaries of the known world. The dawn of watercraft was not just the beginning of a new mode of transportation, it was the dawn of a new era of human possibility. The Stone Age, a period spanning millions of years, was a time of immense challenges and remarkable adaptations. Early humans, navigating a world vastly different from our own, were confronted with the daunting task of survival amidst predators, harsh climates, and limited resources. Their existence was a constant negotiation with nature, a delicate dance between utilizing their environment and being limited by it. One of the most formidable barriers they faced was the vast expanse of water. Oceans, lakes, and rivers, while teeming with potential resources, represented a significant obstacle for a species tethered to the land. The ability to cross these watery divides remained elusive, confining early humans to their immediate surroundings and hindering their exploration and expansion. Imagine the frustration of seeing an abundance of food on the opposite bank of a raging river, yet lacking the means to reach it. Imagine the longing to explore distant lands, to uncover new resources, but being held captive by the limitations of land-based travel. The inability to traverse water was a constant impediment, a source of both fascination and fear. Prior to the invention of the boat, the world of early humans was inherently limited by geography. Their movements were dictated by the terrain, their access to resources confined to the areas within walking distance. This imposed significant restrictions on their development, forcing them to adapt to the immediate environment rather than venturing out to explore new possibilities. Hunting grounds were restricted to the land surrounding their settlements, limiting the variety and abundance of food sources. Seasonal migrations, often dictated by the availability of prey or edible plants, were arduous and fraught with danger. The inability to cross waterways meant that entire regions remained unexplored, their resources untapped, their secrets hidden. This geographical confinement also had social and cultural implications. Communication and trade with other groups were limited to those within walking distance, hindering the exchange of knowledge, ideas, and goods. Isolation bred unique cultures and traditions, but it also limited the potential for collaborative growth and advancement. The desire for greater mobility, for access to new resources and territories, must have sparked countless attempts to overcome the barrier of water. Perhaps it began with simple observations: a fallen log floating downstream, a cluster of reeds buoyant on the surface of a lake. The natural world, so often a source of both sustenance and danger, held the key to unlocking a new era of human exploration. The concept of buoyancy, the understanding that certain objects could displace water and remain afloat, was a revolutionary revelation. This fundamental principle, grasped through observation and experimentation, laid the foundation for the development of watercraft. The journey from a simple floating log to a crafted vessel was a testament to the ingenuity and perseverance of early humans. The challenges were immense. Tools were rudimentary, crafted from stone, bone, and wood. The process of transforming raw materials into a functional watercraft required ingenuity, patience, and a deep understanding of the properties of wood and the principles of buoyancy. Each attempt, each success and failure, contributed to a growing body of knowledge, paving the way for the eventual triumph of the first boat. Section 5. A spark of genius, from tree trunk to vessel. The earliest boats, crude by modern standards, were a testament to the ingenuity of their creators. The dugout canoe, carved from a single tree trunk, emerged as a practical and surprisingly effective solution. The process, though labor-intensive, was relatively straightforward, relying on the controlled use of fire and tools to shape and hollow out a suitable log. Imagine the process: selecting a tree with the right dimensions, felling it using fire and stone axes, then painstakingly carving and scraping away the inner wood to create a hollowed-out hull. The work was arduous, requiring strength, precision, and an unwavering determination. The finished product, a testament to human ingenuity, represented a significant leap forward in human history. The dugout canoe, stable and surprisingly spacious, provided a platform for transporting goods, people, and ideas across previously impassable waterways. It was the culmination of countless hours of labor, experimentation, and unwavering belief in the possibility of conquering the water. Section 1. The Canvas of Innovation, a World Untamed. Imagine a world untouched by the hand of modern civilization, a world where sprawling forests stretched as far as the eye could see, where majestic creatures roamed freely, and where the raw power of nature was a constant presence. This was the backdrop against which the drama of human innovation unfolded, a stage set for the birth of groundbreaking inventions, driven by the fundamental need for survival and the unyielding desire to thrive. This primordial world was a far cry from the tamed and ordered landscapes we inhabit today. Vast, untamed wilderness dominated the horizon, teeming with life in its most primal forms. Towering trees, ancient and imposing, stood as silent witnesses to the passage of time, their roots anchoring them to a world yet to be shaped by human ambition. The air, crisp and clean, carried the scent of pine and damp earth, a constant reminder of the powerful forces that shape this untamed realm. The silence, often broken by the calls of unseen creatures or the rustling of leaves in the wind, held a certain majesty, a testament to the raw beauty and unyielding power of the natural world. Section 2, the Stone Age Palette, Nature's Abundant Provisions. For early humans, this untamed wilderness was not merely a backdrop, but a provider, a source of sustenance and the raw materials needed for survival. The forest, with its dense canopy and rich undergrowth, was a veritable treasure trove of resources. Every leaf, every berry, and every root held potential, waiting to be discovered by those who knew where to look. Nature, in its abundance, offered a diverse palette of resources waiting to be discovered, understood, and harnessed. The early humans were not passive recipients of these gifts. They were active participants in a complex dance of give and take. They learned to read the signs of the seasons, to understand the language of the plants and animals, and to use this knowledge to their advantage. It was a time of intimate connection with the environment, a time when human ingenuity was tested and honed in the crucible of necessity. The challenges they faced were immense, but so too were the rewards. Each discovery, each new understanding was a step forward in the journey of human evolution. The forests, teeming with life, provided more than just shelter. They were a source of inspiration, a place where the boundaries between the human and the natural world blurred. The songs of the birds, the rustle of the leaves, the scent of the flowers, all these were part of the tapestry of life that surrounded and sustained early humans. They offered a bounty of edible plants, nuts, and fruits, each with its own unique properties and seasonal availability. The knowledge of which plants were safe to eat, which had medicinal properties, and which could be used for other purposes, was passed down through generations, a precious legacy of survival. Hunting, a skill honed over generations, provided crucial protein and materials, from hides for clothing to bones for tools. The hunt was not just a means of obtaining food, it was a rite of passage, a test of skill and courage. The tools and weapons they crafted were extensions of their bodies, designed with precision and care to meet the demands of their environment. Rivers and lakes, arteries of lifeblood coursing through the landscape, teemed with fish, a vital source of sustenance and a testament to the interconnectedness of all living things. The water bodies were not just sources of food, they were also crucial for transportation, communication, and even spiritual practices. The shimmering surface of a river or lake was a mirror reflecting the sky, a reminder of the vastness of the world and the mysteries it held. The earth itself, rich and fertile, offered its own bounty. Early humans learned to cultivate the land, to plant seeds and nurture them to fruition. This knowledge of agriculture was a game changer, allowing them to settle in one place and build communities. The soil, dark and loamy, was a canvas on which they painted their future. Clay, pliable and versatile, could be molded and fired, giving birth to early forms of pottery for cooking and storage. The ability to create containers meant that food could be stored for longer periods, a crucial development in the quest for stability and security. The process of shaping and firing clay was both an art and a science, requiring skill and knowledge passed down through generations. Stone, in its myriad forms, provided the raw materials for tools and weapons, each carefully chosen and shaped for its intended purpose. The craftsmanship involved in making these tools was remarkable, a testament to the ingenuity and resourcefulness of early humans. Each tool was a work of art, a blend of form and function that spoke to the deep understanding of the materials at hand. This intimate knowledge of the environment, this ability to perceive the potential within the seemingly mundane, was a hallmark of early human ingenuity. It was a time when every discovery was a revelation, every new understanding a step forward in the journey of human evolution. The legacy of these early humans is a testament to the power of curiosity, creativity, and the unyielding will to survive and thrive. The receding glaciers of the last ice age, while a distant memory, played a crucial role in shaping the world inhabited by early humans. These massive rivers of ice, carving their way across the continents, left behind a landscape transformed, a tapestry of valleys, lakes, and exposed rock formations. This reshaped terrain, while presenting challenges, also offered unique opportunities for those resourceful enough to recognize them. The glaciers in their retreat unearthed vast deposits of flint, a hard, fine-grained stone prized for its ability to fracture into sharp-edged flakes. This readily available material revolutionized toolmaking, providing early humans with durable and effective tools for hunting, woodworking, and countless other tasks. The abundance of flint, scattered across the landscape, was a testament to the power of geological processes to shape the course of human history. The lakes and rivers carved by the glacier's relentless advance were more than just sources of water, they were also highways through the wilderness. These waterways provided a means of transportation and communication, connecting communities and allowing for the exchange of goods and ideas. The legacy of the glaciers, etched into the very fabric of the land, played a crucial role in shaping the development of early human societies. The forests of the Stone Age were not merely collections of trees but vibrant ecosystems teeming with life. They provided shelter from the elements, a source of food and medicine, and the raw materials needed for tools, weapons, and eventually, the very first boats. These ancient woodlands, with their towering canopies and dappled sunlight, were integral to the survival and development of early humans. Among the most valuable resources the forest offered was timber. Trees, in their diversity, provided wood with a range of properties, each suited to specific purposes. Hardwoods, dense and durable, were ideal for tool handles and weapons, while softer woods lent themselves to carving and shaping. The selection of the right type of wood, based on its inherent characteristics, was a testament to the deep knowledge early humans possessed of their environment. The forests were also home to a diverse array of animals, each playing a role in the delicate balance of the ecosystem. Herbivores, grazing on the abundant vegetation, provided a source of food and materials. Predators, both large and small, helped to regulate populations and maintain the health of the forest. This intricate web of life, this delicate dance between predator and prey, plant and animal, was a testament to the complexity and resilience of the natural world. The creation of a dugout canoe began not on the water's edge, but deep within the heart of the forest. Here, amidst the towering trees and dappled sunlight, early humans, armed with an intimate knowledge of their environment, would embark on a quest to find the perfect candidate for their ambitious endeavor. It was a process of observation, intuition, and a deep respect for the gifts the forest provided. Not just any tree would do. The selection process was meticulous, guided by a keen understanding of the characteristics that would yield a seaworthy vessel. The ideal tree was one that stood tall and straight, its trunk free of significant knots or branches that could weaken the structure of the canoe. The girth of the tree was also crucial, dictating the size and capacity of the finished craft. The type of wood played a pivotal role in the selection process. Hardwoods, known for their density and durability, were favored for their strength and resistance to water damage. Species like oak, chestnut, and elm, with their tightly packed growth rings, offered the promise of a sturdy and long-lasting vessel. The selection of the right tree was the crucial first step, a decision that would determine the success or failure of the entire endeavor. Section 2. The Anatomy of a Vessel, Understanding Wood and Buoyancy. The creation of a dugout canoe was more than just a feat of craftsmanship. It was a testament to early humans' understanding of fundamental scientific principles. The concept of buoyancy, the ability of an object to float by displacing water, was grasped not through abstract formulas but through careful observation of the natural world and a process of trial and error. The density of wood, its weight relative to its volume, played a crucial role in determining whether a log would float or sink. Early humans, through experience and observation, came to understand that certain types of wood, particularly those less dense than water, possessed an inherent ability to stay afloat. This empirical knowledge, passed down through generations, formed the foundation of their boat-building endeavors. The shape of the hull, the submerged portion of the canoe, also played a crucial role in its stability and buoyancy. A wider, flatter hull, while providing greater stability, increased drag and made paddling more challenging. A narrower, more streamlined hull, on the other hand, reduced drag, but sacrificed stability. The challenge was to find the optimal balance between these competing factors, a challenge met through experimentation and refinement over countless generations. Section 3, Stone, Bone, and Sinew, the Tools of Transformation. The transformation of a massive tree trunk into a sleek, functional canoe required more than just brute force. It demanded ingenuity, skill, and a specialized set of tools. Early humans, masters of their environment, crafted implements from the materials nature provided, each tool designed for a specific purpose in the boat-building process. Stone, readily available and surprisingly versatile, formed the basis for many of their tools. Flint, prized for its ability to fracture into sharp-edged flakes, was shaped into axes for felling trees, adzes for carving and shaping wood, and scrapers for smoothing and refining the hull. Each tool, carefully crafted and honed, was an extension of the artisan's skill, a testament to the ingenuity born from necessity. Bone, readily available from hunted animals, provided a source of strong, durable material for tools. Antlers, naturally curved and pointed, were fashioned into chisels and gouges for carving out the interior of the canoe. Sharpened bones served as awls for punching holes and needles for sewing together pieces of hide used for waterproofing. These tools, crafted from the remnants of the hunt, were a testament to the resourcefulness of early humans and their ability to utilize every part of their environment. Section 4, The Dance of Fire and Water, Felling a Giant. Felling a tree, especially one destined to become a dugout canoe, was a significant undertaking, a testament to the ingenuity and collaborative spirit of early humans. Lacking the saws and wedges of later civilizations, they relied on a combination of fire, water, and stone tools to bring down these giants of the forest. It was a process that demanded precision, patience, and a deep respect for the power of the elements. The process began with a carefully controlled fire, kindled at the base of the chosen tree. The flames, fueled by dry tinder and carefully managed to direct their heat, slowly charred and weakened the wood fibers, creating a shallow groove around the trunk. Water, splashed onto the embers, aided in controlling the burn and preventing the fire from spreading beyond the desired area. As the fire consumed the heartwood, stone axes, wielded with strength and precision, chipped away at the charred and weakened sections, gradually deepening the groove. This rhythmic dance of fire and stone, water and human effort, continued until the tree, its base compromised, succumbed to gravity with a thunderous crash that echoed through the forest. With the tree felled, the true artistry of canoe building could begin. The task of transforming a massive, solid log into a hollowed-out vessel was a testament to the patience, skill, and ingenuity of early humans. Armed with an array of stone and bone tools, they embarked on a process of shaping and refining, gradually coaxing the form of a canoe from the raw material. The process began with the removal of the outer bark and sapwood, exposing the heartwood beneath. This was accomplished using adzes, chisel-like tools with stone blades hafted to wooden handles. The adzes were swung with controlled force, chipping away at the wood, gradually reducing the log's diameter and revealing the smooth, even grain of the heartwood. Once the outer layers were removed, the arduous task of hollowing out the interior began. This was achieved using a combination of tools, each designed for a specific purpose. Gouges, with their curved blades, were used to carve out the initial cavity, while chisels, with their straight blades, were employed for finer shaping and smoothing. The work was slow and laborious, requiring a keen eye for detail and a steady hand. The air crackled with anticipation as the final chips of wood fell away, revealing the culmination of weeks of labor. The dugout canoe, sleek and sturdy, rested on the forest floor, no longer a slumbering giant of the woods, but a vessel poised to conquer a new realm. Sunlight, filtering through the canopy, glinted off its smooth, polished surface, highlighting the intricate grain of the wood and the elegant lines of its design. A hush fell over the group as they gathered around their creation, their faces etched with a mixture of awe and apprehension. The scent of fresh-cut timber hung heavy in the air, a poignant reminder of the transformation that had taken place. This was no longer just a hollowed-out log. It was a vessel of dreams, a testament to the boundless ingenuity of the human spirit. Slowly, reverently, they lifted the canoe, their combined strength making light work of its weight. They carried it as one would a sacred object, their steps measured and careful, their eyes fixed on the glimmering expanse of water that beckoned in the distance. With each step closer to the water's edge, the anticipation grew, a palpable hum of excitement mixed with a healthy dose of trepidation. The shore, a boundary between two worlds, buzzed with nervous energy. The moment of truth had arrived, the culmination of countless hours of labor, ingenuity, and unwavering faith. The dugout canoe, poised at the water's edge, represented more than just a feat of engineering. It was a vessel of dreams, a testament to humanity's unyielding desire to explore the unknown. The first touch of the canoe's hull against the water was met with a collective gasp. The water, usually a formidable barrier, seemed to welcome the craft, gently embracing its sleek form. Ripples spread outwards, carrying with them the hopes and anxieties of those gathered on the shore. This was a moment etched in the annals of human history, a pivotal step in the ongoing saga of exploration and discovery. A hush fell over the group as one brave soul, their eyes filled with a mixture of fear and determination, carefully stepped into the wobbly craft. The canoe dipped precariously, testing its buoyancy, as the water lapped at its edges. Every eye was fixed on the lone figure, their hearts pounding in unison with the rhythmic sloshing of the water against the hull. The canoe, a fragile island in a sea of uncertainty, bobbed gently on the water's surface. The lone figure within, their body tense with anticipation, shifted their weight cautiously, testing the craft's stability. Every movement sent ripples radiating outwards, each ripple a testament to the delicate balance between buoyancy and gravity. Doubts like shadows flickered across the faces of those watching from the shore. Would the canoe hold? Would it live up to their hopes and dreams? Or would it succumb to the unforgiving nature of water? The weight of their collective gaze, a mixture of hope and apprehension, rested squarely on the shoulders of the brave soul who dared to challenge the water's dominion. Slowly, tentatively, the figure extended a hand towards the water, their fingers trailing through the cool, refreshing liquid. The touch, so simple yet so profound, seemed to forge a connection between human and nature, a silent acknowledgement of the power and the promise of this new frontier. The water, while seemingly serene, held a hidden power, an ever-present threat to those who dared to navigate its surface. The canoe, a testament to human ingenuity, was but a fragile shell against the capricious nature of this unforgiving element. The threat of capsizing, of being swallowed whole by the depths, loomed large in the minds of those who dared to venture out. Every ripple, every gentle sway of the canoe was a stark reminder of the precarious balance between safety and disaster. The water, for all its beauty and life-giving properties, could quickly transform into a raging torrent, capable of swallowing even the most carefully crafted vessel. The fear, primal and instinctive, was ever present, a gnawing anxiety that whispered tales of caution and restraint. Yet it was this very fear that fueled the fire of innovation, that drove early humans to seek ways to overcome the challenges posed by the water, to transform a formidable barrier into a pathway to new horizons. With each hesitant paddle stroke, the canoe inched further from the safety of the shore, venturing deeper into the embrace of the unknown. The world, once confined to the boundaries of the shoreline, expanded with every foot of water traversed. The familiar landmarks of the forest receded into the distance, replaced by the boundless horizon and the ever-changing tapestry of the water's surface. The first forays into open water were tentative, cautious explorations into a realm both alluring and terrifying. The canoe, no longer tethered to the land, became a vessel of discovery, carrying its occupants further than they had ever dared to dream. The water, once a barrier, transformed into a highway, a pathway to new territories and untold possibilities. The world, seen from this new perspective, revealed itself in breathtaking detail. The shoreline, a familiar boundary, now appeared as a sinuous line, its curves and inlets hidden from those confined to land. The water, reflecting the changing hues of the sky, transformed into a canvas of colors, a constantly shifting masterpiece that captivated the eye and stirred the imagination. The act of pushing off from the familiar comfort of the shore, of venturing into the unknown depths, was an act of profound courage. It was a testament to the indomitable spirit of exploration that resides within humanity, a primal urge to push beyond the boundaries of the known world and embrace the challenges and rewards of discovery. These early mariners, armed with nothing more than their ingenuity and a vessel crafted from the heart of the forest, were pioneers in the truest sense of the word. They faced their fears head-on, their hearts pounding with a mixture of trepidation and exhilaration as they navigated waters uncharted and fraught with unseen dangers. Every successful voyage, every return to the safety of the shore, chipped away at the wall of fear, replacing it with a growing sense of confidence and mastery. The unknown, while still a source of healthy respect, no longer held the same paralyzing grip. The water, once a formidable adversary, was slowly becoming a trusted companion, a pathway to new possibilities. The art of paddling, of harnessing the power of the water to propel a vessel forward, was a skill honed through trial and error, through countless hours of practice and refinement. What began as awkward, timid strokes, often resulting in more splashing than forward momentum, gradually evolved into a symphony of coordinated movements, a testament to the human capacity for adaptation and learning. The early mariners, guided by intuition and observation, experimented with different paddling techniques, adjusting their grip, stroke length, and body positioning to maximize efficiency and minimize wasted effort. They learned to read the subtle cues of the water, to anticipate the push and pull of the current, and to work in harmony with the elements rather than against them. The rhythmic splash of the paddles, once a cacophony of uncoordinated movements, transformed into a steady beat, a mesmerizing soundtrack to their journey of exploration. The canoe, responding to their newfound mastery, sliced through the water with newfound grace and speed, carrying them further and faster with each passing day. The invention of the boat, a seemingly simple act of ingenuity, unleashed a wave of change that would forever alter the course of human history. No longer confined to the limitations of land-based travel, early humans were now free to explore beyond the familiar horizon, to seek out new lands and resources, and to expand their understanding of the world around them. The lure of the unknown, the promise of uncharted territories teeming with untapped resources, was a powerful motivator. The boat, once a fragile vessel of exploration, transformed into a tool of expansion, a means to reach distant shores and claim new territories for hunting, gathering, and eventually, settlement. The discovery of new lands brought with it the encounter of new resources, each with the potential to transform their lives. Different types of wood, each with its own unique properties, offered new possibilities for tool-making and construction. Exotic plants, with their potential for food, medicine, and fiber, expanded their understanding of the natural world and its bounty. Section 2. The expansion of knowledge. Mapping the waterways, charting the unknown. Every voyage, every successful return from the vast expanse of the water, brought with it a wealth of new knowledge. The early mariners, through careful observation and a growing understanding of the rhythms of nature, began to map the waterways, charting the currents, identifying landmarks, and unraveling the secrets of navigation. This newfound knowledge, passed down orally from generation to generation, transformed their relationship with the water. No longer a realm of fear and uncertainty, it became a network of navigable pathways, connecting distant points with increasing accuracy and efficiency. The ability to navigate with confidence opened up new possibilities for exploration and expansion. Expeditions, once limited to short forays into the unknown, could now venture further afield, confident in their ability to find their way back home, their vessels laden with valuable resources and tales of distant lands. The invention of the boat not only facilitated the exploration of new territories, but also fostered the development of trade networks that would connect distant communities and fuel economic and cultural exchange. The ability to transport goods over water in larger quantities and with greater efficiency than ever before revolutionized the way early humans interacted with each other. Rivers and coastal waterways transformed into bustling maritime trade routes, connecting communities separated by vast distances. Dugout canoes laden with goods from distant lands became floating marketplaces, their arrival eagerly anticipated by those eager to trade for exotic goods and share news from beyond their own shores. The exchange of goods, from tools and weapons to pottery and textiles, fostered a sense of interconnectedness between communities that had previously lived in relative isolation. The boat, once a tool of exploration, had become a conduit for commerce, a catalyst for economic growth and cultural exchange. Section 4. From Barter to Prosperity, the Exchange of Goods and Ideas. The early maritime trade routes established by these intrepid mariners were more than just pathways for the exchange of goods. They were conduits for the flow of ideas, innovations, and cultural practices. The encounter of different communities, each with its own unique traditions and technologies, sparked a process of cross-cultural fertilization that enriched the lives of all involved. Bartering, the exchange of goods or services without the use of money, was the primary mode of trade, a system based on mutual benefit and trust. The value of goods was determined through negotiation, a delicate dance of supply and demand, cultural significance, and personal relationships. The exchange of goods often went hand in hand with the exchange of ideas. New techniques for tool-making, pottery, weaving, and agriculture spread along the trade routes, enriching the lives of those who adopted and adapted these innovations to their own needs and environments. The boat, a symbol of human ingenuity, had become a catalyst for the diffusion of knowledge and the advancement of civilization. The ability to travel over water, to connect with distant communities and share in the exchange of goods and ideas, had a profound impact on the development of early human societies. The world, once a vast expanse of unknown territories separated by seemingly insurmountable barriers, was shrinking, its inhabitants drawn closer together by the invisible threads of trade, kinship, and shared cultural practices. The exchange of stories, myths, and beliefs, facilitated by the increasing contact between communities, enriched their understanding of the world and their place within it. Common themes emerged, reflecting shared experiences and aspirations, while unique cultural expressions flourished, adding to the rich tapestry of human diversity. The boat, once a symbol of human ingenuity in the face of nature's challenges, had become a powerful tool for fostering understanding and cooperation between different groups. It had helped to break down barriers of isolation, paving the way for the development of more complex and interconnected societies. The invention of the boat and the subsequent development of maritime trade routes had a profound impact on the transition from a nomadic hunter-gatherer lifestyle to a more settled agricultural existence. The ability to transport goods in bulk over water facilitated the exchange of seeds and livestock, enabling the spread of agriculture and the domestication of animals across wider geographical areas. The establishment of permanent settlements fueled by the surplus food production made possible by agriculture led to the development of more complex social structures, specialized labor, and the emergence of early forms of government. The boat, once a tool for exploration and trade, now played a vital role in sustaining these burgeoning civilizations. Rivers, once simply pathways for exploration and trade, transformed into arteries of life, providing irrigation for crops, transportation for goods and people, and a source of food and resources for these growing populations. The boat, an integral part of this transformation, had helped to lay the foundation for the rise of civilization as we know it. The mastery of water transportation, once a symbol of human ingenuity and a catalyst for exploration and trade, inevitably became a tool of power and domination. The ability to project force over water, to launch raids and invasions, to control strategic waterways and choke points became a defining factor in the rise and fall of empires. The development of more sophisticated watercraft, from war canoes capable of carrying dozens of warriors to larger, more stable vessels designed for long-distance voyages, shifted the balance of power, enabling ambitious leaders to extend their reach and influence far beyond their own borders. The control of maritime trade routes, essential for economic prosperity and the projection of military might, became a coveted prize, a source of conflict and competition between rival powers. The boat, once a symbol of human connection and collaboration, had become a double-edged sword, capable of both uniting and dividing humanity. Section 8. A legacy etched in wood and water, the enduring impact of the first boats. The legacy of the first boats, those humble vessels hewn from the heart of the forest, extends far beyond their simple construction. They represent a pivotal moment in human history, a testament to the indomitable spirit of innovation, exploration, and the relentless pursuit of progress that has shaped our species from its earliest beginnings. The impact of these early watercraft can be seen in the very fabric of our modern world, from the sprawling metropolises that line our coastlines, connected by a global network of maritime trade routes, to the sophisticated technologies that allow us to explore the deepest oceans and navigate the vast expanse of space. The echoes of that first tentative paddle stroke can still be felt. The invention of the boat marked a turning point in human history, a moment when we broke free from the confines of the land and embraced the vast potential of the water. It was a testament to the power of human ingenuity, the courage to face the unknown, and the unwavering belief in our ability to overcome any obstacle, no matter how daunting. Section 9. From humble beginnings to modern marvels, the evolution of watercraft. The evolution of watercraft, from those rudimentary dugout canoes to the sophisticated vessels that ply our oceans today, is a testament to the enduring human spirit of innovation. Each iteration, from the graceful lines of a sailing ship harnessing the power of the wind, to the sleek, powerful engines of a modern cargo vessel, reflects a continuous quest for greater efficiency, speed, and carrying capacity. The materials used in boat building have evolved as well, from the natural bounty of the forest to the strength and durability of metals like iron, steel, and aluminum, and the lightweight resilience of fiberglass and carbon fiber. Each new material has brought with it new possibilities, enabling the creation of larger, faster, and more specialized watercraft. The technologies employed in navigation, propulsion, and communication have also undergone a dramatic transformation. From the rudimentary celestial navigation of early mariners to the sophisticated GPS systems and satellite communications of today, we have become masters of our maritime domain, capable of navigating the globe with unprecedented precision and safety. Section 10. The unquenchable spirit of exploration, a timeless legacy. The invention of the boat, that first tentative step into the unknown, ignited a spark of exploration within the human spirit that continues to burn brightly to this day. From the intrepid voyages of Polynesian navigators across the vast Pacific Ocean, to the daring expeditions of European explorers charting new continents, the desire to explore the unknown, to push beyond the boundaries of the known world, has been a driving force in human history. This spirit of exploration is not confined to the physical world. Today, we explore the depths of our oceans, the vast expanse of space, and the intricate workings of the human mind with the same sense of wonder and determination that drove our ancestors to carve those first canoes from the heart of the forest. The invention of the boat, a testament to the power of human ingenuity and the courage to embrace the unknown, serves as a timeless reminder that within each of us lies the potential to achieve the extraordinary. It is a legacy that continues to inspire us to explore, to discover, and to push the boundaries of what is possible. The first time a human successfully crossed a body of water in a crafted vessel, it marked a pivotal moment in our species' journey. This wasn't just a simple act of moving from one point to another, it was a profound leap in human ingenuity and adaptability. Imagine the courage it took to step into an untested vessel, to trust in its ability to float and carry you safely across the water. This moment was a testament to human curiosity and the relentless drive to explore and conquer new frontiers. It's difficult to overstate the impact of this seemingly simple act. The creation of the first boat was not just a technological advancement, it was a cultural revolution. It allowed early humans to access new resources, to fish in deeper waters, and to travel to previously unreachable lands. This innovation opened up a world of possibilities, fundamentally altering the way humans interacted with their environment. That first successful voyage wasn't just a trip across a river or lake, it was a leap across a chasm of limitations, a breaking free from the confines of land-bound existence. It symbolized a new era of mobility and freedom. With boats, humans could explore new territories, establish trade routes and connect with other communities. This newfound ability to traverse water bodies laid the groundwork for the complex web of human interactions that would follow. The ramifications of that moment still resonate today, shaping our world in ways both profound and subtle. The invention of the boat set the stage for the development of maritime cultures and economies. It influenced the rise and fall of civilizations, the spread of religions, and the exchange of ideas and technologies. The ability to navigate waterways became a crucial factor in the success of empires and the expansion of human knowledge. Consider the layout of our cities. Many of the world's great metropolises hug coastlines, their existence intrinsically linked to their access to waterways. These cities grew and thrived because of their strategic locations, which facilitated trade, transportation, and communication. The presence of water bodies provided natural harbors, making them ideal hubs for commerce and cultural exchange. Many of the world's great metropolises hug coastlines, their existence intrinsically linked to their access to waterways. These cities are living testaments to the enduring importance of boats and maritime activities. From ancient times to the modern era, the ability to navigate and utilize water routes has been a key driver of urban development and economic growth. Think of the bustling ports, the constant flow of goods and people across oceans and rivers. These ports are the lifelines of global trade, connecting producers and consumers across vast distances. They are bustling centers of activity, where ships from all corners of the world converge to exchange goods, ideas, and cultures. The constant flow of goods and people across oceans and rivers is a testament to the enduring legacy of that first boat. This intricate dance of commerce keeps our globalized world spinning, enabling the exchange of products, services, and knowledge on an unprecedented scale. The global supply chain, which relies heavily on maritime transport, is a direct descendant of those early voyages. The intricate dance of commerce that keeps our globalized world spinning. The ports, the ships, the trade routes, all of these are modern manifestations of an ancient practice. They are the arteries through which the lifeblood of our economies flows, sustaining the interconnected world we live in today. These are all echoes of that first successful voyage, testaments to the enduring legacy of the first boat builders. The craftsmanship and ingenuity of those early pioneers continue to inspire us. Museums and historical reenactments keep their stories alive, reminding us of the profound impact that a simple boat can have on the course of human history. But the impact goes beyond the physical. The invention of the boat didn't just change our relationship with geography, it changed our relationship with the unknown. It opened up new horizons, both literally and metaphorically. It encouraged us to look beyond the familiar and to seek out new experiences and knowledge. The invention of the boat didn't just change our relationship with geography, it changed our relationship with the unknown. It instilled in us a sense of adventure and a desire to explore. Early sailors and explorers used boats to chart new territories, to discover new lands, and to connect with distant cultures. This spirit of exploration has driven human progress for millennia. It changed our relationship with the unknown. It instilled in us a thirst for exploration, a drive to push beyond the horizon and see what lies beyond. This drive has led to some of humanity's greatest achievements, from the discovery of new continents to the exploration of space. It instilled in us a thirst for exploration, a drive to push beyond the horizon and see what lies beyond. This insatiable curiosity has propelled us to explore the farthest reaches of our planet and beyond. It has led to the development of new technologies, the expansion of our knowledge, and the forging of new connections between people and cultures. A drive to push beyond the horizon and see what lies beyond. This drive led to the mapping of continents, the discovery of new cultures, and the exchange of ideas that fueled progress for millennia. It has shaped the course of human history, guiding us towards new frontiers and new possibilities. This drive led to the mapping of continents, the discovery of new cultures, and the exchange of ideas that fueled progress for millennia. The boat, in its many forms, has been a constant companion on this journey of discovery and innovation. The discovery of new cultures, the exchange of ideas, and the blending of traditions have all been facilitated by the humble boat. It has been a vessel of not just physical transportation, but also of cultural and intellectual exchange. The exchange of ideas that fueled progress for millennia. From the spread of ancient philosophies to the global dissemination of scientific knowledge, boats have played a crucial role in shaping the intellectual landscape of our world. They have carried not just goods but also the seeds of innovation and progress. The evolution of the boat is a microcosm of human ingenuity itself. From those rudimentary dugout canoes, painstakingly carved from single tree trunks, to the sleek, technologically advanced vessels that navigate our oceans today, the journey has been one of constant innovation and adaptation. Each generation built upon the knowledge of its predecessors, refining designs, experimenting with new materials, pushing the boundaries of what was possible. We see this evolution reflected in the diversity of watercraft throughout history. From the elegant sailing ships of ancient civilizations, harnessing the power of the wind to traverse vast distances, to the mighty warships that patrolled the seas, projecting power and shaping destinies, to the humble fishing boats that have provided sustenance for countless generations. Each vessel tells a story of human ingenuity and our enduring relationship with the water. Today, we build ships that dwarf those early canoes in size and complexity. Giant cargo ships transport goods across oceans, connecting continents and fueling our globalized economy. Cruise ships floating cities of leisure carry thousands of passengers across the seas, offering comfort and entertainment unimaginable to those early seafarers. The drive to explore, to venture into the unknown and push the boundaries of our understanding, is deeply ingrained in the human spirit. It's what led our ancestors out of Africa, what propelled them to cross continents, to adapt to diverse environments, to ultimately populate the globe. The invention of the boat was both a product of this drive and a catalyst for its further acceleration. With the ability to navigate waterways, the world opened up before our ancestors. No longer were they confined to the limitations of land travel. The sea, once a barrier, became a highway, beckoning them towards new horizons, whispering tales of distant lands and undiscovered wonders. This thirst for exploration wasn't just about conquering new lands or accumulating resources, it was about expanding our understanding of the world and our place within it. It was about testing our limits, embracing the unknown, and pushing the boundaries of human potential. As we look to the future, our relationship with the water continues to evolve. We face new challenges, from climate change and rising sea levels to the sustainable management of our oceans and the creatures that inhabit them. But just as the challenges of the past spurred innovation, so too will the challenges of the future. We are already witnessing a new wave of ingenuity in our relationship with the water. Sustainable fishing practices, renewable energy sources harnessed from the ocean's power, floating cities designed to address population growth and rising sea levels. These are just a few examples of how we are adapting to the changing dynamics of our planet. The journey that began with that first tentative paddle stroke continues today. The spirit of innovation that drove our ancestors to conquer the water still burns bright within us. As we navigate the challenges of the future, we carry with us the legacy of those first boat builders, a reminder that even the most daunting obstacles can be overcome with ingenuity, courage, and a willingness to embrace the unknown.